First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Let's go to the mayor of Rome, who would always return found money, Mayor Jackie Izzo.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Good morning.
Yeah, not for karma, not for something in return, but just because it's the right thing to do. Yes. Good
That's
morning.
right.
Good morning, Mayor. Good morning.
Good morning.
So
You guys are having a lively and interesting discussion as always.
it is it's lively and interesting.
We already got our first comment. Oh, Jeff.
Jeff, you just can't.
What?
Mayor, he just can't stop being honest.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that. And to everybody else out there who's judging me, I want to see you in that situation. I'm just telling you, being honest, what I think I would do.
Okay.
I want to see you give that money back. All these people who think I'm a bad person now.
Mayor, I thought this story that's gotten a lot of coverage on Revere Copper has been pretty interesting. A lot of Revere coverage over the last couple of weeks.
In terms of sales of copper, or
Well,
the micro
It's the benefits of copper, and it's something that Mary Ann Buttonshaw has gotten into, and it is front page today in the Observer Dispatch.
Yes, interesting. They actually donated some kick plates and door plates for the fire department because of the antimicrobial density there. Yeah, anything that we can do, that they can do to help the pandemic, fantastic. I think it's great. We're willing to participate and help people out as well by showcasing the product.
I also feel like the story that hit over the last week or so on the Hamilton College Boathouse project is going to be really big for the city.
Fantastic project. What people, I think, probably don't realize is Hamilton has been renting or leasing a facility from us that's on more to the westerly end of the canal near the fishing dock off Muck Road. And it's really just a storage site. They came to us about 2 years ago and said they wanted to be part of the canal revitalization after we had done the Navigation Center project, and they wanted to be up at that end of the canal for a few reasons. One, to enhance Bellamy Harbor Park and the navigation area, but two, that's some of the best water conditions for rowing in that stretch of the canal. And interestingly, Colgate contacted us, and they're going to hold a race there next month.
Wow.
So,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think when the boathouse project is completed, it will open up some more doors, and it is a beautiful facility. It's going to look out over the canal. It'll be a state-of-the-art facility for the rowing teams.
And when you watch those, when you're driving along and you come upon a rowing team, it is just the coolest thing, something we don't normally see around here. But, you know, some of these older schools, Colgate, Hamilton College, it's a real big deal for them.
Aunt Becky's daughter, she was on the
that is true.
She was on the rowing team.
She was on the rowing team. I saw that
Lori
in
Laughlin,
saw that in the documentary.
Well, that's a pretty that's it's a pretty big sport in Division I. A lot of people are on crew teams, and so we're really happy to participate. And of course, Hamilton being Division III, that's a great sport for them to offer. So I think that it's going to be a win-win for everyone, and it really fits the vision of what we're trying to do there. The Canal Corporation was real happy with it, so I think it'll be a beautiful facility for Rome and for the college.
So that's something that we really is, I don't know. It's one of the positives I think Cuomo has done. Maybe Cuomo had nothing to do with it, but it seems like, you know, prior to the last 15 or so years, it used to be there was no development on the canals at all. It was only the state, but now you're seeing more development. I mean, we got to take advantage of it.
Well, I think it's up to the communities along the canal as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, the governor has made more funding available, which has been fantastic. But it's up to the communities along the canal to have vision and
right.
to have a plan. And then when funding rounds are announced, to have plans ready that can be submitted that are close to being at least engineered, maybe a project is thought out, because otherwise the state really can't help you. They can't help on a what if. They have to know exactly what you want to do and what your vision is, and then, of course, how it fits with theirs.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of shelf-ready plans along the canal. And this year we're going to be doing an overlook on South James Street. And that begins another whole series of projects that we have, like rewatering Clinton's Ditch, to continue canal development west now.
I think that's again it's the type of tourism that involves history. I think it's a win-win, and that's the way to bring people. I really think bring people in for tourism dollars.
Well, it's amazing where people come from that are boating along the canal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously they're coming up from the south usually to go up. Really, they're using the canal to get up to the St. Lawrence.
Yep.
But they stop along the way, and they're discovering cities and communities they never knew existed. And a lot of them return once they find a place that they really like to dock.
Mm-hmm.
So that's important. And then they learn about the area, and you never know what they're involved in or what their life story is. And sometimes it may be really good for your community in the future.
Yeah. All right. Now, are they going to be raising the canal level at a certain point?
Yes. So the canal opens, I want to say around May, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It'll open the beginning of May. And yes, they will at that point. When they get all the locks back online, they will bring the canal water up.
All right. I think it's a win-win here. A great project for the city of Rome, great for Hamilton, and who knows, other schools as well taking advantage like Colgate. Pretty awesome.
Sure. Yeah, it really is. It bodes well for our area.
All right, and as we get to coming up on Easter, we're hitting springtime. What do you see the top issues that you're going to be facing here in the city of Rome going forward?
Well, our continuing reopening coming out of the pandemic, where we are, vaccinations. That's number one in everyone's mind. To continue to have people vaccinated, that's really going to help us come out of the pandemic. And then we have a number of economic development projects. We're working on a few housing projects right now, and that's really key to our entire area. We have the capacity and the space to build here in Rome, and we need to do that because where we're lagging is in new construction housing in the entire area. And we have to get some projects off the ground. We know we have a number of people, the most numbers of people ever that are looking to move into our community now because they're supporting Cree or Orgill or the Innovari Center at Griffiths or just the regular job placements at Griffiths. So we will hopefully have some announcements about new housing construction very soon, and that's really our focus right now.
All right, Mayor, we appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You do the same. Mayor Jackie Izzo in the city of Rome.